The unemployment rate has been around 10% for quite some time. Consider the fact that there are uncounted people without jobs, millions on welfare, and ones whose unemployment benefits ran out and just gave up to move back in with mom and dad. Plus the tens of thousands of people who were let go and are considered ineligible for unemployment benefits. Given these facts, it should be safe to assume that the actual jobless rates are as much as 20%. We can find jobs by doing something to stop people that are here illegally from finding jobs. It's not racist, it's criminalist. We live in a country of laws. Criminals, no matter who they are or what groups of people they belong to, are supposed to be punished. And punished to the point that it discourages them from doing it again. Isn't that the idea of punishment? Isn't that what we're supposed to do when someone breaks the law? We want our borders to be protected, period. If you want to create jobs, stop undocumented workers from coming across by hiring many more Border Patrol agents and setting up checkpoints closer together to better cover isolated border areas. This will also crack down on the illegal drug smuggling as well. We want companies that hire undocumented illegal immigrants to be fined so much that it balances the budget. If they get caught employing undocumented illegal immigrants a second time, they lose their business license. We know this seems harsh. However, harsh penalties ensure the law will be followed. If there are no jobs for undocumented illegal aliens, there is no need for them to come here illegally. This will remove burdens on our schools, our hospitals, and our justice system. Oh yeah, the big questions. But who is going to do those jobs, and what will happen to the cost of the products that those companies produce? The answer to that question is also the answer to the next fiscal problem we will help the government overcome. The next big problem is welfare abuse. Welfare was supposed to be a temporary help up for people until they were able to improve their situation. However, it has taught them that they could survive comfortably without doing any work or contributing to society in any way. It also taught their children that they don't have to work, placing the next generation into the system as well. Don't even get me started on teaching them that the more kids they have, the more money the government will give them, which puts even more people into the system. Let's face it, a large chunk of humanity will take the path of least resistance. If the government keeps showing them a way to get the money, they will continue to hold out their hand. We want career welfare recipients to justify their status. Paying people to sit around and not contribute to society is not the role of government. People should be discouraged from maintaining that lifestyle. We feel that the best way to do this is the same way that they already handle unemployment. If a person on welfare is physically able to work but is not seeking employment or working toward being more employable, they should not be provided with taxpayer money. Oh yeah, those questions again. Where are they going to get jobs in today's economy? Coupled with questions from earlier, who is going to do the jobs of the undocumented illegal immigrants? And what will happen to the costs of the products that those companies produce? We propose a payroll deduction tax for any business hiring current or recently cut welfare recipients. This will help to bridge the gap between what they pay illegal immigrants and what they would pay a legal resident. This will also provide an immediate opening for people who are currently on welfare, saving the welfare system and the taxpayers billions of dollars. This will turn welfare recipients into members of the workforce. They will go from tax takers to taxpayers, eliminating the need for undocumented illegal immigrants. Putting these acts that we have just mentioned into motion will quickly let the American people know that you are serious about fiscal responsibility. It will inconvenience a couple of groups, however. Please allow me to list them. Okay, number one, criminals. Who here cares about the feelings of somebody who is breaking the law and costing you money? Let's get a show of hands. Anybody? I didn't think so. Okay, number 2. People on welfare that have no intention of giving to the system, just taking from the system and from our tax dollars. Once again, raise your hands if that's the group of Americans whose feelings you're worried about. Trying to find somebody. Anybody? Alright, thank you. We, the American majority, believe that these acts would not only balance the budget, but it would also allow taxes to be lowered. Government should remain small. Whenever possible, the federal government should stay out of states' business. Both federal and state governments should do their best to lower the American people's tax burden and in turn lower taxes. Lower taxes mean a stronger American people and a stronger America. If you like the ideas in this video, there are many more where they came from. I know I'm going to hear some squeaky wheels because of these ideas I shared with you today. Their philosophy is right. The squeaky wheel does get the grease. However, the American people are tallying up the total cost of the grease. If your wheel is squeaking after you've greased it several times, maybe the wheel is the problem. If I'm upsetting a special interest group or a wheel, I don't care. I know the American people are ready to throw out the wheels.